I am Karasmai, and I'm here to show you the #1 Korean slash Chinese Kayn build. First and foremost, we're going to be taking the blue smite, and we're going to be going trinket, no pot, because we're going to be doing the early D-blade longsword reset, which also comes from Korea. I thought it came from a Gurren, because a Gurren kind of popularized it, but he actually said he got it from Korea. And also, it's kind of funny to mention this, but the summon airy tech that I've been doing, the runes, I thought came from Olip, another thing I thought came from EU. Olip, who was doing it around a year ago, I believe, in top lane, he played top Kayn, all the way to Challenger, which is pretty impressive, but he actually said he got it from a player in Korea. So it looks like a lot of the high tech comes from Korea. So with this new build, as you can see, we're running Ghost. We have the typical summon airy rune page tree. We're going to do the long sword D-blade reset. And our main mythic is actually going to be Stride Breaker. So you're playing a lot more off your auto attacks. And the mesh between your Stride Breaker and your abilities is the fact that you can use your Q and your Stride Breaker at the same time. So it pretty much just enables you to stay on them infinitely, and then you're going to follow that with Prowler's Claw. So that also gives you a slow, so it's very, very impressive to play against. I was kind of not too much of a believer, but after playing it a little bit, it's actually really fun to do. So I'm sure a lot of you will like it. Alright, so first things first. I mean, I don't really need a leash, but I am kind of worried that they might late invade. It looks like they're not. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Yeah, sometimes you gotta be careful. Sometimes they might just late invade you. That is a little bit disastrous. Disastrous. Yeah, we're gonna get this down to around 100, and then we're gonna smite this and auto it once. Now, I remember for a Worlds finalist, actually, Weiwei, was actually doing this, and I believe he's from China. This is like a Chinese and Korean build that they've been using in playstyle, and that pretty much means that there was at least a 1% chance that in the Worlds Finals, Kayn could have got picked. I want you to think about that. Now, obviously, as you all know, if you're watching right now, you probably saw the Worlds Finals and realized he did not get picked, but just know that there was a potential. There was potential, and if they won, that means Kayn could have maybe got a Worlds skin. But neither of those things happened. Sadly, we live in the wrong timeline, but I just thought it was a little fun fact to mention to you guys. So right now, we're just kind of watching the lane, seeing what's going on. Skarner went for an early gank mid. I'm actually going to look at him right now, because look under him, you can see that red buff aura hovering around him. So I could tell what he did already. So he did red, Krugs, Raptors, mid gank, and now he's doing his top side. So that kind of just gives some insight as to what's going on this game. Alright. I don't really need to use my smite here. I can just save it for, what do I call it? Go bot. Get that bot scuttle. No matter what, I'm gonna have to wait for my D-blade longsword. Now we get D-blade, and now we go. I'm gonna ping out that he's around there, because it's pretty obvious. Okay. Oh, these two swap. That's why I keep messing with my function keys. Alright. Yeah, they should be around top side, but it doesn't look like there's a play there, so you might look for another gank mid. So what I can look for is actually a counter gank mid. And I actually found having Ghost is very beneficial, to be honest. Okay, Bard went in the pit, so he's in there, and then he went out. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I was looking for, is that counter play on that. Ghost after him, kill him. Sweet. And now I have a full, like, strong reset here, so I can just go back and farm my camps. We got a lot of orbs there as well. Here, I'm gonna take this while I can. Always good to take these away while you can. I don't think I do anything bot there because the angle I had just wasn't able to get on them quick enough. But maybe they get a kill. Oh, it was close. It was close. Oh, they did get her. Wow. Ignite plus poison. Nice. I didn't think they would get it because that early game poison is very, very low damage, but fortunately it was enough. I was surprised that the poison got it, not the ignite. Look at how much damage that poison does, like literally 5 damage a tick. Sometimes that's all you need is 5 damage a tick. Especially when you like factor in how much you regen HP. 2 per second. So in reality, it's doing like 3 damage. Alright. We definitely look for a play top here. They should be hitting 6 on this wave here. Oh wait, he already hit 6. Wait, what? Oh yeah, cause oh wait, yeah, he just shoved in that entire wave. That's the entire cannon wave. That just came up. Yeah, they both got 6 like at the perfect time. So neither of them reset. Most of the time in these lanes, they reset. So if you catch every single wave without resetting, you're gonna get your 6 at 5:30. Normally you catch 6 like 5:45 because you reset. You have to factor in for like time missed. Nice. I was able to catch him at the tail end there so we could stop him from getting ulted. That was a lot of faith that Owen put in me there. That was really sweet of him. Now I'm going to take his wave. Alright. So yeah, this is going to be like the main bread and butter for a lot of these players in the East that love to go Stridebreaker Kayn, is getting that early Iron Spike whip and just be able to utilize that. I'll get some HP right now while I'm at it as well. I'm down to give up that top scuttle and yeah, play more towards the dragon. We might lose the early objective. I mean, they have to shove in, so Rakan can rotate first here. It doesn't look like they're on it because when Rakan walked up, that usually is like a big sign for Bard to like kind of follow through. I doubt that they're actually on it. I'd be really surprised if he was. Yeah. Kind of like the monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, we could get it ourselves. Getting early objectives from a champ like Skarner, who really doesn't really, like, he doesn't really do much besides like get objectives and press R. So we're taking rid of half of his kit. If you want to take away the second half of his kit, build QSS, and this guy is the most useless champ in all existence. A lot of champions are very easy to counter if you just understand their gimmick, especially the more simplified they are. And if they're not like incredibly overstated, such as like your Garen pick or your Tryndamere pick, then yeah, it gets easier and easier. See, those champions are overly inflated because they have very simple gimmicks to counter, but they're just overstated to where it doesn't really matter if you know the prep. Because like, you know, well, Garen wins through like this massive amount of true damage and high mobility he gets from phase rush, and Tryndamere wins from, you know, RNG, from getting enough crits. So it's kind of like two, what I would say, horribly outdated designs, but that's just my personal opinion. You don't have to share these opinions, but it's fine. I'm gonna path up top right now, and I would prefer if Rakan rotated. But to be honest, he doesn't need to as long as Bard doesn't rotate, I think. Nice. Boink. Oh, and I get my blue form off that. Definitely gonna look to try and help out my boy over here. I'm coming, Orny. Ow. Nice. I never stopped believing in you, Orn. Alright, I have my item and my boots, so this game's gonna be really easy. So yeah, a lot of people, they're not terribly sold on this build, and I for sure was one of them. I was not terribly sold on this build, but I 100% get it now. So let me just try to explain to you. In the East, if any of you guys have either played there or watched there, they play insanely aggressive. So lots of skirmishing, lots of fighting, lots of grouping, lots of rotations. It's incredibly aggressive. A lot of the time, it's not even that much macro. It's just pure mechanics because they have such low MS. Their ping is incredibly low. It's kind of like a, you know, just a test of your mechanical skill rather than your mental skill over there. It's incredibly impressive to watch, and it's very fun to watch as well. But basically, with that being said, this playstyle is just a great way to get maximum damage output out and also be a good utility to your team. So pretty much being able to stay on them as long as you can and get off as many autos, because you're not necessarily building for highest damage, but you are going to be able to deal highest damage because there's not going to be a dull moment in a fight where you're not dealing damage. You're staying on top of them, you're getting every single auto off, you're not having to like chase them down, you know, and keep following them. You are just able to stay on them. So you slow them with W, and then you have your blue smite to help you move faster towards them. You slow them with your Stride Breaker, and then you slow them with your Prowlers, and they just can never get away from you. And you also get the bonus movement speed for the Mythic passive. So it actually is a pretty nice like setup. Like I, for one, was not someone who ever thought this is a build you should do, but it is a very fun build that you could definitely try. One second, let me pull this out. See, one of the great things about Kayn is how long you can like really stall these fights out for, I would say. That's kind of what I was talking about there. Where like they can't really get away from me, and especially if you have Ghost. Like, oh my god, if you have Ghost. All right. Nice. I feel like that was a pretty good demonstration of what I was talking about, wasn't it? Hey, what the? What? What the what? So imagine I had Ghosts in that fight too. They'd just never get away from me. Just never get away from me. Pretty absurd. So yeah, next item is going to be Prowlers, and then another slowing item to add on top of that is going to be Grudge. So you can just see in skirmishes, this is a way better setup than your typical, you know, full burst. But see, that typical full burst, I think, works better in the West because it's a little bit more like structured. This is like just straight chaos. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna go top here. I think top is way more free. I wouldn't say free, but way more logical. I reset for dragon. I get mobility. Yeah, so I would say at this point, whenever you have your Ghost, they're just never getting away from you. Like, they're never getting away from you. So, the main ideology as well, because a lot of you are wondering, okay, well, you know, isn't it better to have higher stats, like, just straight up when you're in a fight? Well, the thing is that they're really playing off of Kayn's kit, which his kit is having high mobility. So if you have high mobility, you're always at the fight first, so you're always at a numbers advantage first. And you're always able to get off maximum damage output and be that utility towards your team. So you're kind of just always playing towards that strength of your champion, which is kind of how most champions are designed to be played, right? Okay, just making sure this guy isn't trying for anything sneaky here. Alright. No sneakiness. Good. We got 2 dragons. Looking good, looking good. I also think a lot of people are going to love it because when you get your blue smite finish, you're just moving so fast around the map. The mythic passive of Stride Breaker and then your blue smite, you are zooming. You're like a little mosquito. Like a mosquito Kayn build. It's always just so funny to see how differently Kayn gets played in other regions. Like at EU, the way he gets played with like Dark Harvest, going for lots of stacks, going for that like massive pop with the Dust Blade, or in China, Korea, seeing the Stride Breaker, zooming around, perma fighting. Creative minds behind the Kayn team. I think they briefly saw me there. Yeah. I do think we could win 2v3 as long as we played it well. I'm gonna Ghost here. 3. Oh. Got pooped out of my thing. Alright, I can just send the Rift mid. Didn't use my Rift for plates because I just want to get a tower. Ow. I had destroyed. Yeah, Bard ulted the tower, unfortunately. I could not get the crash there. I should have exited down, but no, I think Ash would have been there, so I was doomed no matter what. Getting perma CC'd under tower. Unfortunate. Alright, 2.5 minutes until next dragon. We can always just play for that as well. Too bad I wasted my ghost on the Orianna kill. If I had ghost up, I would have been able to live. Alright. Now we have our tier 3 smites. That's good though. Two minutes. 2 whole minutes. Oh, nice. It's huge. They keep over pursuing that. Yeah, I can kill them both. Nice. Yeah, we had Talia hover, so I knew that we could just go for that. Oh, I should just hit the tower. Nice. Oh, my Summon Airy got me the kill. I didn't even auto. I smited. Yo, Summon Airy coming in clutch, my boys. I love that you can use your Stride Breaker as you're like moving around with your E as well. It's so funny. We are getting incredibly strong right now. I could probably look for a solo kill on their mid laner. I'm gonna eat through the bush, that way I can move a little bit faster here. Alright, I mean that's fine. Bard was there, so it kind of saved her. Not too bad. Alright, let's get Prowlers now, and then we're going to work on Grudge. It's going to be our next item. The Infinite Slowing build. Serpents would be a really good item after I get Grudge as well, because you got shield, 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 lots of shield. Or major shields, I would say. Alright. Nice. Got with the Stride Breaker. Infinite CC'd by that Skarner. That was brutal. No ulti. I should have been a little bit more careful. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Be all good though. Nice. Alright, so next dragon's Dragon Soul. That'll apply a lot of pressure. We go stop this guy. He might get it, but we can kill him after at least. I need blue buff if I want to be of any use. Okay, nice. Play to survive! We should get that fruit and come back. Get a little bit of it at least. Casante's a bit of a menace. Holy. We didn't have our Twitch there though. Would have been nice if we did. We gotta kill Orianna as fast as possible, which is really hard to get an angle on her because it's Skarner and Bard Cassante are just peeling so hard. Alright. Put a ward on this just to make sure that they do not get the Baron. Sneak it from under our noses. Okay, well, Orianna's gonna be the one to go bot lane because Sante's top lane, so she needs to be able to farm somewhere. Unless they send Ashe bot lane, that's weird. Yeah, Orianna's right there. I mean, just watching for anyone overextending, whether it's mid or bot. Anything really. It's just know what you're looking for. That. Yeah, Ashe was the one to go bot. We should just do this because Ashe is bot. There's no TP, can't move. We have Twitch here as well. Okay, I'll just go Cassante. Alright, let's go get Baron. Especially while Skarner's bot. Oh yeah, this is free. Oh, they TP'd, never mind. Okay, well they use their TP. You should just kill the Ashe. He might not be able to now. Yeah, Dragon's in a minute and a half. I have my item here as well, so I'm vibing. Still have the blue orb on this, so they can't really sneak that. Don't have to worry about that getting yoinked. Alright, Grudge. Alright, Grudge, get a control ward. Next item we get Serpents, and then last we could probably go Edge of Night or GA. Or QSS. I mean, QSS is actually kind of good in this Skarner. But Edge of Night I think is just better. Way better. I mean, Skarner's gonna realistically have to ult one of us, so if we just don't let that happen. Yeah, I don't know about looking for the pick on Skarner. Probably not the best idea. I'm too fast for them. Boy. Alright, nice. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so fast with Cloud Soul as well. Jesus. 2 Clouds and a Cloud Soul? Dude, I'm gonna be zooming in these fights. Yeah, once it gets Serpents, it's Jover for them, man. It is Jover. Okay, I'll reset after I get this. And we're just really strong here. Get the Cloud Soul. We zoom in like a freak. Another Dirk. Once I get this item, it is nothing they can do. We get top tower right now. It's kind of criminal that that top tower has been up for this long, but it's a Cassante, and Cassante just keeps going top. It takes so much resources to kill him that yeah, it's just not really worth to like invest that much. He doesn't really do anything at this point of the game. Not really good in that side lane. In a team fight, he just gets destroyed. Because if he ults, I can just one-shot him, and if he doesn't ult, then Twitch will just like slowly whittle him down. They can't catch me. They can't catch me. Too fast. Alright, let's go get the Baron. We zooming! The Zoomies Kayn build. The Korean tech coming in handy once again, boys. What can I say? Let's kill this guy, I mean. I'm gonna go on him. Yeah, you never want to like 50-50, just turn on him and kill him always. Alright. Oh, we got Tribreaker. We get blue buff. When I get blue buff, I am... Look how fast your MS is. Moving around. And late game, you could actually sell your Ionia, your Ionia boots for like mobility boots or Swifties, whatever you prefer. I don't think Swifties that necessary though. Boom. Oh, and we had the Ord upgrade. Oh, dude, this is too beautiful. The Ord upgrade. Look how fat that's coming in. Oi! He's out of there. Yeah, with Serpents now, I am just way too much. I look at her, she blinks and she's dead. Extremely fun build to do and try. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, do I think this is the best build? It's subjective, really. This is your playstyle. Like, if you play a very aggressive game, if you're like always looking to fight, you could probably find success with this, you know? Because this is what they do. Like, a lot of the high elo Korean and Chinese Kayn build, this is how they build it. It's exactly how they play it as well. They play super high tempo, super aggressive. That's the fun thing about League, is that there's so many different playstyles that genuinely work, and that they all have like their own rationale behind it. So it's really just about finding what's best for you, you know? Look, I'm just like a little mosquito. Oh, look at that damage, so juicy. GG's. Well, hope you boys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Peace.